Hey y'all, Serena here from Make Plant Create. I am starting my fall seeds inside my house. It has been roughly 102, 3, 400 degrees, 104 degrees pretty consistently. So it's just too hot. So I have decided to bring all of this stuff inside. I grabbed a 5-gallon bucket of dirt and I am creating some seed starting pods or pots, whatever you want to call them, to start these seeds. So I thought I would show you what I'm doing. So I'm taking this diaper liner. I did cloth diapering with Eli, and so I have these that are left over. He's 3 years old and potty trained now, but these say that they're made from corn. They're compostable, and they were just liners that you would put in the cloth diaper to make cleaning up poop a lot easier. So I am using what I have and taking these. I'm just taking 2 of them, taking a jar and just wrapping this around like this, turning this upside down, giving it a little bottom that is folded like that, and then folding this over. I need to be careful with this bottom, especially when I'm going to move these. I need to be very careful with the bottoms. I did think about using some tape to hold these together, but then I didn't want to have to deal with pieces of tape not composting into the ground. I dealt with tape when I was laying down some cardboard boxes to kill the grass in the garden. And a lot of the boxes that I had tape on them, and in hindsight I really wish that I would have pulled all of that tape off of those boxes, because it was kind of a pain in the butt to deal with picking up tape all of the time. So anyways, that's kind of my little process. I've got this going on. So that's what I'm working on. I actually was in the garden yesterday and I did some direct sowing of some acorn squash and some peas and beans, and prepared a bed for my brassicas, which I've never grown before. So I'm pretty excited to do some cauliflower, this interesting looking broccoli, Brussels sprouts. I direct sowed some peas yesterday, some cabbage, and these I'll be direct sowing into the garden. Some greens, more turnips, carrots. I'm going to attempt some carrots again. The ones that I did this year for the spring garden just kind of didn't turn out very well. They were pretty tiny. But yeah, so I'm getting that started. Okay, so I got all of that done. Got these filled up with dirt. They look pretty good. I put some water in there, so the water's kind of just soaking in right now. I really don't know how well these things are gonna hold together. This is the first time I've ever tried this, so we'll see how it turns out. So now I'm just gonna go and make some labels for these seeds. I think I'm actually just gonna do 4 labels and do 3 of each of the cabbage, the Brussels sprouts, the cauliflower, the broccoli and the cauliflower. And I'm doing 3 of each of these in these pots, but I also prepared a bed yesterday in the garden that I'm going to do some direct sowing. So I'm going to do direct sowing. I'm going to do starting in pots. Like I said, I've never done brassicas before. I've never actually done a fall garden before, so we'll see how this works versus doing them directly sown into the ground, and we'll see how it goes.